What is good, guys? It's your boy Ray-Jay back with another one. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the latest Elon Musk tweets and how they relate to Tesla. Now, before I do get started, I do have to mention I'm not a financial planner. This is all for entertainment purposes only. So, anyways, let's get on with the video. So, Elon Musk did say some very interesting things on his Twitter. I'm going to quickly go over everything very, very shortly, and this is going to be cool. He basically said that right now, Tesla is planning on reducing traffic fatalities by 90%, and that seems very likely, perhaps ultimately over 99%. And that's going to be absolutely groundbreaking for Tesla. It's very, very doable. And I think over time, their full self driving technology is going to improve significantly. And we could see that Tesla's share price did explode quite recently, breaking $1,000. We did call that happening very soon, and it ended up happening. So that's breaking awesome news for Tesla, and I do think that they have insane potential. A lot of people are very excited about this, and I do want to put it out there that Teslas are very safe cars, extremely safe cars, no matter what people say. There are people out there that don't believe in Tesla's full self driving capabilities. They believe that Teslas are just going to crash again and again and again, and that's not true. In fact, they're relatively safe as they use 3D vector technology to map the location around them, and they do so many amazing things. So that's a big update for Tesla. And another thing that Elon Musk did tweet about was he said something very interesting. He said, "Truth is stranger than fiction." And I definitely think that it's true, or at least there are many ways you could look at this. It's a very ambiguous statement, and I definitely agree that when we think about the world we're living in, fiction is something that's coming out of truth. And the reason I say that is because fiction is from our real world, and things today would be fiction from the past. And there are many ways you could look at that. If you look at an iPhone, if you look at the spacecrafts we have, people would have considered that magic in the olden days, and it's very strange the way our society is functioning now compared to what it was like in the past. In the 1600s, 1800s, and so on and so forth, no one would have imagined or had any idea what the world would be like. They never would have figured out, or it's very unlikely that they would imagine how a smartphone works, and now we just have it every day. We almost take it for granted, but that's something very cool. So people just think that there are amazing things going on. He was replying to something on SpaceX, and he often likes to make jokes, but to me, it's just a really cool thing he said. So I just want to share that with you guys. Another thing that he said regarding, it's right over here. Sorry, he said that he made a big claim regarding taxes. So I'm not a tax expert, guys. This is for entertainment only. But someone named Rick McCracken. He said that for USA citizens opposed to the unrealized capital gains tax proposal by Senator Ron Wyden, here's an example of a tactical diplomatic letter template I have. And then he basically reads it. Let me click on it. For USA citizens, okay, it says, I expect you to propose the Wyden proposal to tax unrealized capital gains. Although the proposal targets billionaires and not myself, the governments of elected representatives have a track record to scope creep when writing new taxes. I anticipate that any new unrealized tax gains will slowly make their way down to middle class retirement investments over the next several years. It will start with billionaires, eventually millionaires, then modest investments will get hit possibly within a decade. Although principal, residence, and holdings in 401k plans apparently will be excluded, the Wyden proposal tax plan it has new tax hikes, a step closer to imposing unrealized tax gains. And that would actually affect the average investor. And the way I see it, and Elon Musk said this, he said, exactly. Eventually, they run out of other people's money and then they come for you. So, sure, that's a interesting claim. No, I'm not going to make any claim on whether I support or agree with what Elon is saying is now, but I do want to report on what he just said. And there's definitely massive truth behind Elon Musk's tweet right here that the government is almost in this echo chamber where it's forever asking for more and more and more instead of prioritizing improving the efficiency of how money is used. And I definitely think that should be the bigger priority instead of just trying to get more, because there are things that happened, and I'm not going to call out anything specifically. I'm not going to get political with this, but I'm just putting it out there that there's always room for improvement on how we do things. And it's not just our governments, people like you and me. Can we efficiently invest our money better? Sure. Can we use our money better? Yeah. So there's definitely improvement that can be made in that sector as well. And something that people often overlook. So and the question is, do you want more and more and more money for more things? Or do you want a steady amount of money which you could learn to use better and to give you a better output. So that's kind of what Elon Musk is basically saying, and I definitely think there's truth behind it, but I'm just putting it out there that his tweet has truth. Now there was another thing that was reported. I'm currently an economics student, so I'm not actually studying. I'm not an economist right now, but I do want to report what Elon Musk said and what my opinion is. It's all for entertainment. But Kathy Wood basically said in 2008 to 2009, when the Fed started quantitative easing, I thought that inflation would take off. I was wrong. Instead, velocity, the rate at which money turns over per year, declined, taking away inflationary string. Velocity still is falling. Some people said that hyperinflation is going to change everything. It's happening, but Elon Musk said that he doesn't know about the long term, but in the short term, we are seeing strong inflationary pressure. I definitely agree with that. Um, a lot of people are just laughing at what this person right here said. I'm not going to say anything about what I think of her, but some people are laughing, including Elon Musk, at how she says that inflation doesn't matter. I don't know what to say, but I want to put it out there that it's a real thing. Hyperinflation is real, and we may see something happen in the short term. Something really big may happen in the short term regarding how our money is being utilized. And there was a lot of money printed over the past year, trillions of dollars, which is hurting the value of our money. The velocity of money is decreasing as there may be a lot less people employed right now. There's a shortage of workers, and a lot of people are staying home. So when money velocity decreases, it could have a negative effect on our GDP, and it could actually increase consumer price indexes. And the increase in consumer price indexes is linked with inflation, and that can have a big effect over the long run. Now, obviously, inflation numbers or inflationary effects may be normalized over a longer period of time, thanks to the Fed. But over the short term, I definitely agree with Elon Musk's claim that there's a lot of pressure and that things are not that great. But anyways, guys, these are the main tweets I saw from Elon Musk very recently. I just wanted to point them out to you guys and just talk about what has been going on. He says very insightful things that relate to our economy, Tesla, Dogecoin, and so on and so forth. But I'm just putting it out there. So thank you for listening. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and peace out.